Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So special mercy of Gurudev and Vaishnav, we come here to Uddhava Kyari. Gurudev would say this place is not made of dust, this place is made of the tears of the gopis. So when Krishna and Balaram were taken via Kura to Mathura, then this was last place Nandigaon is there that he passed through. So as Krishna disappeared, the gopis could not run, keep up with the chariot, so the dust of the chariot came and settled on the heads of the gopis. Radhika, Lalita, Vishaka, all. So gopis never moved from this place. And they never took bath. Why? This dust is last connection with Krishna. So gopis stayed here in separation. So as gopis were feeling so much separation from Krishna, then Krishna was also feeling separation from the Braja gopis. Prema means mutual attraction between two. How the gopis love Krishna, that cannot be prema. So Krishna went to Mathura. There he killed Kams. Balaram killed the 8 brothers. He liberated Devaki and Vasudeva and Devaki from jail. Then very quickly he took Diksha and was sent to Sandipani Rishi in South India. Krishna should forget the Brijvasis. Diksha means new life, second birth. What you were, you forget. So, but Devaki and Vasudeva, Krishna should forget his Brijvasi. So send him far away, South India. When boy takes Upanayan, this is like Christmas or some big festival. All relatives are invited, but not one insect was invited for Braj when Krishna took his Upanayan. So Krishna also, there 64 days he stayed in the ashram of Sandipani Rishi. He liberated the son of Sandipani Rishi. Then Krishna came back to Mathura. Long time he stayed here. But Krishna could really not forget the Brijvasis. So one afternoon, the time of Goduri, that is the time when the cows come home, 3, 4, 5. That time the dust covers the sun. So seeing that, then Krishna so much remembered Vrindavan. And Krishna began to weep. Krishna who takes away Pranata Kleshanasaya Govindaya Namo Namah. Krishna who destroys all type of trouble, disturbance, unhappiness, that Krishna weeping. So if someone's suffering, we say, take shelter of Krishna. But Krishna is suffering, who he takes shelter of? So he took the hand of Uddhava. Uddhava is very Saka, like Maitri means minister, advisor, friend, advisor. If Krishna had some problem, he asked Uddhava, how should we do? How to kill Jarasan? That was Uddhava who gave the idea. Jarasan very kind to the Brahmanas, you go there, disguised as Brahmanas. So Uddhava, how much intelligence? Vishnu, he's the top of the Vishnu's top devotee of Mathura and Dwarka. Generally, people from North India are a little fair complexion, but Uddhava is so much attached to Krishna, he is dark. Krishna's friend. So Krishna caught the hand of Uddhava and requested him to take Matsandeshwari Yoga, to take my message to my mother and father, to the Braja Gopis. Just like in summer season when all the waters evaporate, the turtles go into the mud just to maintain their life. Brijvasi is like that. So you go there and give I cannot go, many reasons. You go there and give my message. So Uddhava came to Nandagaon, we can see it on the hill there. So there is conversation between Nanda and Uddhava. Because Yasoda is so much in separation from Krishna, she cannot speak anything. But Nanda Baba could speak. So in this world, when someone's suffering, if someone dies, what we say, how we comfort them, don't worry, the soul is eternal. Soul just changing body. By knowledge, we remove all unhappiness. But someone suffering the unhappiness of separation from Krishna, what medicine is there? Only one medicine, that is Krishna's direct sangha. But Uddhava, you think, oh, I will pacify Nandi Yashoda by knowledge. Who is Krishna? Therefore, he said, oh Nanda, just like when someone spins around, when they stop, everything's still moving. But actually it's not moving, this is just like one illusion. So out of illusion you're thinking Krishna is your son, but actually he's not your son. He has no son, no brother, no mother, father. No one is dear to him, no one is enemy. He is the super soul in the heart of everyone. And you are very fortunate because you are remembering him. If someone even in impure state remembers him for a moment, they achieve the supreme destination. And how fortunate are you that Supreme Soul has become your son, and you are so much attached to him. No, it means your son is God. Your son is everywhere. He is present in every atom, so why feeling separation? So Uddhava tried by his knowledge, by his sandesh, to remove the viraha, the unhappiness of Nandi Yashoda. But was it successful? If someone throws salt onto a fire, will it go out? Or kerosene? It will just burn more. So a very wonderful conversation between Uddhava and Nanda Baba. Uddhava knows my friend is Bhagawan. Bhagawan is my friend. That feeling is, Bhagawan is prominent in him. He has knowledge of Krishna's position. But Brijavasi don't care. They only care about Nitya Sambandha Korimani. They only care about their relationship with Krishna. So when hearing all this instruction, then Nanda Baba became more unhappy. I heard this true. I cannot really, you say Krishna has no father, that is true. I heard there was one father, his name was Dasarat Maharaj. When his son went to the forest, he gave up his body. Ha Ram, Ha Ram. But I heard, so really what you're saying is true. I cannot really be the father of Krishna because I'm still alive. Krishna, many months gone, but I'm still surviving. This means I have no prema. Then another mood came in Uddhava. Oh, Uddhava, you say I am fortunate. If I'm fortunate, then tell me what's your definition of someone who's unfortunate. Because I thought I just lost my son, but you're telling me I lost Bhagawan as well. So anyway, so beautiful conversation. That is the contrast. If Uddhava had not come here to Braj, who would understand the glories of Braj Bhakti? Some contrast has to be there. If night was not there, who would know the beauty of the daytime? So Uddhava tried to pacify Nandi Yashoda, but not successful. He could not pacify Nandi Yashoda. How would he pacify the Braja Gopis? So early in the morning he heard some singing, some churning. So he saw all gopis very beautifully decorated. They thought maybe Krishna said, I will return the day after tomorrow. Maybe Krishna will come today. So everything, when he comes, we'll eat some breakfast. So all gopis nicely decorated. Churning butter. Churning butter, breakfast, that's why I became Krishna comes and he'll take some breakfast and he should see all gopis ready, happily. So Uddhava saw this thing. Then he listening close, what gopis are talking? Some gopis said, oh look, Krishna's messenger, he's coming in this golden chariot, very nice ornaments. Krishna's showing us, look how now I am Maturana, Bhagawan, even my servant has a golden chariot. Uddhava hearing this, he thinking, why I came at all, why I came in chariot, I should have come on bare feet here. Then another gopi is talking, why Krishna would send some messenger. Nothing for here in Braj, some cows, some grass. And another gopi said, truth of the matter is, now Kamsa is dead, so need some pinda, something to offer. So Krishna has sent him here to collect the hides from the bodies of the gopis to offer the pinda of Kamsa. Imagine. So Uddhava hearing all this, and he came this place. Just like one's wife should not say name of husband, so Sukadeva Goswami not directly saying the name of Radhika, Watch it, gopi. One gopi. What is she doing? Dhyati Krishna Sangha. She is remembering her previous Sangha of Sri Krishna. So not saying name, but we heard that is Srimati Radhika. So Radhika was here, and all gopis putting, because Radhika so much separation. So all gopis putting like a bed of lotus petals and rose petals, some sandalwood, again and again they're putting sandalwood on her body to cool her. But this, in one, just by touching Radhika's body, this whole sandalwood became like dust, ashes. So Uddhava watching from a distance, then one bumblebee came and buzzing around the lotus feet of Radhika, thinking this to be a lotus because so fragrant, so cool. Then Radhika thinking this bee to be also a message of Krishna. Why? Because friend means same. Bee is very sweet, but you make friends with him, he stings you and gives you pain. Bee also not stay in one place, he going one place to another. So this bee, same nature as Krishna, too much same character. Therefore this must be Krishna's messenger, Krishna's friend. Then Radhika speaking to that bee, she began to abuse, not abuse, but with so much attachment, speaking to Krishna, about Krishna. But actually this is also for Uddhava. Oh, bee, this is very one bee Katara and I'm not very big. So this bee has some, you see the big black bumblebee, some yellow pollen there on his mustache. So Radhika says, oh, low-class fellow, impure fellow, don't touch me. I know where you've come from there from Mathura. Krishna is there embracing the wives of the Yadus, and you're going on that garland which Krishna has been wearing, with this garland covered with the kumkum from their decorations. Therefore these come on your mustache when you touch that garland. And in such an impure state, you come here again and again. Then Uddhava in the back is taking his mustache, nothing there. What's he talking about?
Uddhava, no mustache. Like same Krishna.
Sarma said last week. Anyway, he's doing like this.
He's saying Uddhava mustache. He's a young boy.
Different yoga.
14 years
Different yoga, different yoga. So Uddhava, how Radhika, one type of abuse of Krishna. Actually, Guru Maharaj said of these 5 Gits, Brahma Gita is the best, because other Gita spoken by all gopis, but this Brahma Gita spoken by only by Radhika, therefore must be the topmost one. So Guru Maharaj gives an example, like a fan spins very fast, it looks like it's going backwards. So Radhika has so much attachment, so much anurag to Krishna, it looks like it's going backwards in the form of abuse and unfavorable language. But Uddhava listening, someone can speak about my Bhagavan like this. So we're hearing, and this very deep thing. I know you come here, you learn all this from Krishna. That's what Krishna is doing here in Braj, going from this gopi, I'm very sorry, I won't do it again. Touching feet, you learn all this stuff from Krishna. But your magic show not work here. In many, many ways she abused the bee. Then that bee maybe went away for a few minutes. Then Radhika thought, now is a big problem. If he gives that message to Krishna, maybe he never come back. So there's many, 10 types of Jalpa, Prajalpa, Vijalpa, we hear this all different types of Prem Vichiti. Krishna not here, but Radhika so much absorbed. And Guru Maharaj would say, who is this bee? If Radhika is so much absorbed in speaking, this bee must also be Krishna himself. Directly, indirectly, some form he here listening to all this. Because this thing Gopi not say directly to him, but in separation these special moods come out. Then one Gopi may say, Radhika, Krishna is so bad. Yes, she said, that is the nature, not of Krishna, she's not even saying her name. Because Krishna, that name gives too much remembrance. And too much remembrance, if you lose something valuable, remembering that thing gives you pain. So don't speak his name. So this is not the fault of that non-white person. All non-white persons are like that. It's birth after birth, this nature. Then Radharani not only abusing Krishna's Swarup, but his all previous incarnations as Ram. He took sannyas and went to the forest with his wife. What a lusty fellow. Very untrustworthy. He killed Vali hiding behind a tree. Supanika came, he could have just said, no, I'm already married, but instead he had a nose and ears cut off. So very cruel. That's what happens when you make friends with non-whites. So Radhika speaking, not just Krishna's faults, but faults of all other incarnations. And one gopi may say, if Krishna is so bad, just stop talking about it. Finish problem. And Radhika said, that is the problem. No, Krishna Katha, who can give up? We cannot give up. So in this way, many, many ways, Radhika speaking, many, many ecstasies. And Uddhava here listening and hearing all that. Guru said, first Uddhava thinking, how can I leave Krishna and Mathura and come here? I cannot leave 1 second without him. But Uddhava stayed here 6 months. I mean, you understand, really, this Krishna in Mathura, this is only partial Krishna. I mean, complete, but here is most complete. So Uddhava stayed here 6 months. And Gopis taking Uddhava, oh, here is why Krishna was bound by crying. Well, here was the place of resting. So all Harikatha, Uddhava heard from the Braja Gopis 6 months. Uddhava means one festival. So Uddhava is so much happy. And Gopis speaking on this Katha also felt too much happy. So after finally he went to go back to Krishna, because Krishna feeling separation, but who he speak with? No one to speak with. Therefore Uddhava came back, and before he came back, then he prayed, Asamaho Chanarenu Jusamaham Sham Vrindavan Kilato Kurmao Salima Sadustajam Ajatatam Chihita Bejam Mukunda Oh, this attachment for family members is very hard to give up. But gopis have broken that very easily. With their attachment to Sri Krishna, so I want, next life I can take birth here as a tree. And we'd have thought, but how can a tree get the foot dust of the gopis? What chance some breeze will blow some dust up onto a tree? Then he prayed to become a shrub. And finally he prayed to take birth as a blade of grass. So when the gopis go to meet Krishna, their foot dust can come on my head, my life can be successful. So Guru Maharaj would say, if any ordinary husband glorifies their wife, who will listen? This is your wife, then you think she is the number one because your wife. But some neutral person would glorify the gopis, especially Uddhava, so learned, so respected. So when Uddhava glorified the gopis, then Krishna knows the whole world will listen. So I cannot speak too much. This Uddhava Kyari, Gurudev so much loved this place. What Gurudev would come here. And Gurudev said in his time this was covered by thousands and thousands of kadamba trees. But everything, separation from Krishna, everything disappearing bit by bit. So Shri Uddhava Maharaj ki, Shri Uddhava Kyari ki, Jai Jai Shri Ram.